Hey guys, Jude here. Today's Monday. Uh, okay, it's actually 4 a.m. on Tuesday because I just didn't record yesterday. I meant to yesterday. I haven't slept yet, so it's still Monday. uh, anyway, I don't know. I'm like I don't really say that it's like actually the next day, but you're hearing the 3 a.m. music because it's 3:58. It's not actually 4 yet. Uh, and so it's like if you know the Animal Crossing music, then you're like, huh, he's talking about all the shit he did today, but it's 3 a.m. It's like, well, it's actually the next day. But I haven't gone to sleep yet, so I don't count it. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't actually really do anything today. Oh, well, I did. If you remember, it's a very long time ago, but the heart thing. It was like a few weeks ago. I don't actually know. How long ago was that? Whatever. I know it's probably just stress, but we finally called the, I don't have a primary care physician, and we want to try to get, someone to do that. Will just be that for me. But anyway, we called up the local person in town that does that, and we're just like, the person I went to every time to get the antibiotics and stuff for my throat or whatever. Anyway, we finally called them today and was like, can you look at that, like that? And then, I'm trying to remember. I took a little nap, so I guess I did sleep already, but I took a nap and woke up to like a phone call. Or maybe it was a text. I don't remember. But if I should probably go to bed now, if it's what I think it was, which was 11 a.m. today, which is, well, now it's 4 a.m., so that'll be in 7 hours. Anyway, yeah, we were going to do like an EKG or whatever. I don't know exact details, but it's just like, I'm pretty positive that it's just stress and also like vitamin deficiencies and me not eating right. I've been having this thing. Oh god, the camera's dying. It happens like once or twice a year. Although sometimes it happens a lot, especially around this time of year is usually when it happens. But I get this like really, really hungry to the point that I like can't move and I'm like gonna pass out. And basically I just eat a bunch of, like go into the house and eat a bunch of stuff. Sugar, bread. But I found what really helps is milk and like cheese, so basically like dairy. So I was thinking like, initially I was like, okay, well what do I usually eat when I do that? Like chocolate helps a lot. And so I was thinking like, maybe it's like a low blood sugar thing. But then I was like, no, but milk also helps. And like, so dairy. Okay, that makes more sense. So maybe it's just like a calcium deficiency or like I don't know. I know I'm vitamin D deficient because when I got blood tests, we found that out. And I'm low iron, so that's another thing. What else happened today? There's this little barn. It's like a little property. And it's like filled with like garbage and stuff, and there's like a camper thing. And there's electricity. Basically, we were looking at this and we're like, me and my mom we're thinking, buy this thing, fix it up a bit, clear out all the garbage and stuff, and then like Airbnb it, which would be an interesting thing to do. It would take a very long time to see any return on any investment, but it's also like probably a good idea. But I'm at the point, like you've seen how I am recently, where I can't buy anything. I can't buy anything. That's another thing that happened today. That I think I mentioned it yesterday or the day before. But I've a game I wanted for to potentially be the next Let's Play was Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is really fucking expensive for no reason other than money laundering and tax evasion or something. I don't know. Anyway. It's just an expensive game. Not really. I mean, it's expensive. Yeah, it's an expensive game. It's not like a lot of fucking money. It's $100. Well, a little more than that. But if you can get it for $100 if you want a copy with like a label that looks like shit. And there's of course hundreds of thousands on eBay for like $20 that are fake. You can tell because the Nintendo logo looks like stupid. But it's just that. That's just what was a thing. And I found an auction and it was at $59.99 was the starting price, and it ended. Well, I found it yesterday, but it was ending today, and so I was like, okay, I'll maybe buy that, and I was agonizing over it, like, because even if it ended at like 60 or 70 or even 80, I knew I would be getting a deal. Technically, I'd be getting like, if it ended at 80, that would be like 3 years ago pricing for that game, or 4 years ago, because 2019. So I would have gotten a deal, but I was still like, and usually if I'm buying something and getting a deal, I feel really good about it, because it's like, oh, even if it's something that I don't need or even want, it's just like a thing, and it's like, oh, yeah, like last year, the store I went to while I was in New Jersey, called J2 Games, had a bunch of, stuff. It was for pretty good pricing. Like, a lot of games were like, I don't know if it was mislabeled, but a lot of games were just 99 cents, and I bought it, and I spent like $100 there, and I was like, yeah. When I got home, I went onto their store online, and I basically sorted everything that was $1, and I basically bought everything that was 99 cents. I was able to justify buying things that I didn't really want, just because, like, oh, it was 99 cents. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, that barn Airbnb thing. People up here spend a lot of money on Airbnb because they're stupid. Like, there's places that don't, like this barn thing we're looking at doesn't have running water. But there's Airbnbs around here that are smaller than that, and are like little shacks that don't have, there's no service, because there's no cell service around here, and there's no toilet. But it's, people go there anyway, and they spend like $200, $300, $500 a night there, and it's like, this could be a good investment. And even regardless of that, it'd be good to own property, a piece of land. It'd be joint, because my mom and I would both buy it, because the idea is we buy it in full, right? We go be like, we can buy this right now, which would give us some leeway, because there's no need to take out a loan or mortgage or anything. It would just be like, we're buying this now. But then all my money would be gone, and I've been watching the number go up in my bank account, and I'm like, I like this. I like the number going up. And I like earning interest on it, even though it's not much, $20 a month or whatever, but it's like, I like earning interest. I think that's good. And my ultimate plan is to have enough money to earn, well, currently I don't really want to buy stuff until I have enough money in there to earn $100 of interest a month, which I've done math, and that's like a little under $28,000, which is a lot of money. Is that really a lot of money to have in one account? I think it's all insured up to like 100,000, so it wouldn't matter, but still, you never know. Although I guess when, banks do all collapse and shit, it's the people that are pulling their money out are the ones that are like, you're the one that's gonna first of all causing the collapse, and also the one that's gonna lose all your money because it's insured by the government. So if you do, whatever. That's another thing. 401ks and shit. I gotta look into that. It's all sorts of stuff that they don't teach you anywhere at school or anything. But yeah, if I have all my money on a property, half of the property, because we would both own it, and then we would have to fix it up and spend more money, but it would basically be another source of income, but it would take a while, and that's the hard part, the annoying part. Is like, oh god, now because assuming we would get enough people to want to live there, not live there, but stay there for a few days, it would pay for itself basically. Because the only cost would be like electricity occasionally when someone's there, and like, I don't know, there's a fridge, which if there's no one there, we can like just turn off probably. And like, I guess internet, which would be, we don't have to go too crazy, just enough for people to like be able to contact people and watch Netflix or something. You might even be able to get a deal where like, okay, it's gonna be off half, like we're not gonna use it for like half of the year, because like it's only used when people are there. Maybe there's some sort of deal with an ISP like that. I don't know. It could just be like an interesting place to, like, when no one's there, to just like hang out. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I would do there. I mean, I don't like do drugs or anything, so I guess there would be no point to like, let's go hang out in the woods in the fucking barn. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've been talking for, well, this recording 8 minutes because the camera died, but you hopefully didn't notice that because of editing. It's gonna reach 9 minutes if I don't wrap this up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, which is today. And I hope that, gosh, I should probably end the vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow.